All right, Dan Leonard, Cale Jacoby back here at Stratford High School getting set for Game 2 of our boys-girl doubleheader. Game 2 featured the Stratford Tigers boys against the Prentice Buccaneer boys. Just about set for opening kickoff here in about 2.5 minutes. Prentice comes into the game with a 1-0 record in the Marywood North, 3-0 overall to start the season, averaging a whopping 78 points per game, giving up only 46.3. Buccaneers are led by sophomore guard Evan Lord, coming into tonight's game with an astounding 36.3 points per game. Yes, folks, I said that right, 36.3 points per game. Stratford will have their hands full on defense tonight in order to contain him. He's a fine outside shooter, but he also gets to the rim very well. Coach Kurt Schmidt says he's going to have quite a bit of defensive help. Another problem Prentice presents is a strong rebounding team. Stratford with their tallest starter and the only player on the roster over 6 foot is Brady Schmidt at 6'1". So the Tigers will have to concentrate on getting as many guys to the board to keep Prentice away from the offensive rebounding tonight. The Prentice Buccaneers head coach Cale Kragenbrink will start Aiden Howes at 14.3 per game. Andrew Murphy, a senior, 6'2", averaging 3.3 points per game. Jonas Staroba, a junior, averaging 3.3 points per game. Kyle Lutsky, a senior, averaging 2 points per game. And once again, Evan Lord, a sophomore, 6'2", averaging 36.3. Stratford Tigers tonight will start Reed Miller, 5'9", junior, 2 points per game. Drew Brusewitz, 5'10", averaging 13 per game. Peyton Glenn, senior, 5'10", averaging 3 points per game. Henry Selesky at 12 points a game, senior, 6 foot. And Brady Schmidt, senior, 6'1", averaging 7 points per game. Just about set here for opening tip-off. Game 2, in case you missed Game 1, Stratford girls defeated Prentice by a score of 31 to win by 21. Leading scorer for Stratford was Carly Pankratz, who tossed in 15 points for Stratford tonight. We're going to join the public address announcer for our national anthem along with our starting lineups.
The Prentice Buccaneers and your Stratford Tigers. Stratford High School, Prentice High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Next to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
We're back here, just about ready for the start of the second game. Starting lineups being introduced.
Starting at guard of 5'10", senior number 0, Kyle Lutsky.
Kyle Lutsky, senior, 5'10", averaging 2 points a game.
Senior
Number 1, Andrew Murphy, senior, 3.3, 6'2" junior. Number 2, Jonas Staroba, 3.3 points per game, 5'8", junior. Sophomore, 6'2". Number 3, Evan Lord, averaging 36.3 per game. And the center, Aiden Howes, 14.3 per game. For the Stratford Tigers, they'll be starting Reed Miller, 5'9", junior, averaging 2 points per game. Drew Brusewitz, 5'10", junior, averaging 13 points per game. Peyton Glenn, 5'10", senior, averaging 3 points a game. Henry Zaleski, 6 foot, senior, averaging 12 per game. And Brady Schmidt, 6'1", senior, averaging 7 points a game. Stratford coming off a hard-fought 43-41 victory on Tuesday night against Neillsville. Saw the Tigers lead most of the game, and their inability to connect on free throws at the end of the game, allowing Neillsville to get back into the game. And Neillsville actually had a chance right at the buzzer to tie the game and possibly send it into overtime. But the Tigers were able to rebound and held on for the 43-41 victory. Prentice started the season 3-0. Their last game was a victory over Abbotsford at 43-26. Just about set for a jump ball. Zaleski jumping against Haas. Here's the jump control by Prentice. Lord brings across timeline, sets up the offense. Tigers in the switching man-to-man defense. Here's the ball knocked away. Gathered back by Prentice. Lutsky. Lutsky looking to penetrate. Pick and roll with Haas, knocked out of bounds by Zaleski. It'll be Prentice basketball. Just underway here. Second game of our doubleheader. Prentice boys versus Stratford. Here's the inbounds to Staroba. Pass inside, stolen away by Schmidt. Tigers on the run. Here's Brusewitz taking it hard to hole. We got a blocking foul called against Jonas Staroba. It'll be the first foul of the game. First team foul. Stratford inbounding underneath their own hoop. Drew Brusewitz to pull the trigger, gets it into Zaleski. Here's the kick back outside to Brady Schmidt, working against Murphy. Brusewitz gives it to Peyton Glenn. Peyton looking to penetrate. Back to Schmidt. Tigers working their motion offense. Here's Glenn. Looking inside, nothing there. In the corner to Schmidt. Schmidt drives to inside to Zaleski. Zaleski shot off it and good. Off the backboard and good for Henry Zaleski. His first 2 points in the night. Stratford with a 2-0 lead. Here's Lord bringing it up all the way. Goes all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound, his own missed shot, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it'll be Stratford basketball. We're going to have a foul on the shot. That's Roba, his second personal foul, second team. Here's the first free throw, up and good by Drew Brusewitz. Checking into the game for the Buccaneers, Heston Heckman. for Staroba, who has 2 quick fouls. Here's the second free throw up. In and out, no good, controlled by Prentice. Lord brings it up, being guarded by Glenn. Takes it down in the corner, kicks it back outside. Here's Lord, long three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes back to Peyton Glenn. Tigers quickly into the front court. Here's Reed Miller inside to Zaleski. Nothing there. Kicks it back outside to Peyton Glenn. Tigers running their offense. Here's Reed Miller on a long 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Brusewitz with the rebound. Gets fouled as he goes back up with the shot. Heston Heckman with the foul. His first personal, 3rd team foul against the Buccaneers. Back to the line, Drew Brusewitz. Shots up and good. Hagen Isaacson into the game. Replacing Lutsky. Here's Brusewitz, second shot up and through. 3 for 4 from the free throw line for Drew Brusewitz early. Stratford out to a 5-0 lead. Here's Lord at the top of the key. Gives it back to Isaacson. Lord working against Peyton Glenn. Pick and roll. Tigers jumping all, switching on every pick. Here's a pass back to Murphy underneath to Haas, and the shot's good. Aiden Haas with his first 2 of the night. He averages 14.3 on the night. 5-2 Stratford leading. Here's Glenn. Here's Brady Schmidt on a 3-point shot. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Heckman. Lord brings it across the timeline. Switches off with Brusewitz. Back to Isaacson. Takes it to the rim, and we have a foul called against Stratford. It's on Peyton Glenn. His first personal, first team foul. Going to the free throw line. Hagen Isaacson. Shot's no good. Hagen is 7 for 8 before that attempt for the season at the free throw line. Jet Shaner in for Stratford, along with Alec Chapel. Here's the next free throw by Isaacson is good. 5-3 Stratford leading. Caleb Wrench bringing it across the timeline. Over to Chapel. We have an offensive foul against Stratford on Caleb Wrench with an illegal screen. His first personal, second team foul against the Tigers. Lord gives it back to Heckman. Back to Isaacson. Murphy went to penetration, gives it back to Lord. Lord looking to take it to the hole. Shot from the baseline up, no good. Prentice with the offensive rebound controlled by Isaacson. Hagen working against Brady Schmidt. Nothing there. Gives it to Heckman. Heckman loses control of it and picked up by Wrench. Turnover against the Buccaneers. Quickly ahead to Chapel. Gives it back to Brady Schmidt. Brady Schmidt, long three-pointer, good. Brady Schmidt with a three-pointer makes Stratford 8. Prentice 3 with 13:25 remaining here in the first half. Here's Isaacson working against Stratford defense. Back to Lord. Lord takes it. Skip pass all the way across the court to Heckman. His shot's up, no good. Rebound control by Stratford's Caden Foster into the game. Here's Foster working against Lord. Shots up, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Brady Schmidt. Prentice basketball, 12:59. Stratford leads 8-3. Couple more substitutions in the game. Checking in for the first time for Prentice, Elijah Harding. Along with Ryder Jones. Here's Heckman. Isaacson, Lord, looking to penetrate, and we have a foul called against the Tigers. Jet Shaner with the first personal. His third team foul against the Tigers. Prentice basketball underneath their own hoop. Inbounds pass comes back to Isaacson. Gives it to Lord. Lord working around the top of the key. Tigers jumping, double teaming him. Isaacson spins, loses control. Jump ball. It'll be Prentice basketball on the jump ball alternating arrow possession. Tigers playing good man-to-man defense thus far. Switching and jumping on every screen. Prentice basketball underneath their own hoop. Gets it into Lord. Working against Shaner. Spins, nothing there. Kicks it back outside to Harding. Back to Lord. Lord loses control and he's fouled. Caleb Wrench with his second personal foul. Fourth team foul against the Tigers. Tigers bring their 4 starters back into the game. And Foster and Zaleski stays in, so they have the original 5 back in the lineup. Prentice basketball underneath their own hoop. 12:22 remaining here in the first half. Pass into Lord. Swings it around to Jones. Jones working with Isaacson. Nothing there. Gives it to Lord. Tigers, and now we got a foul call against Reed Miller. That's his first personal 5th team foul. Back into the game for Prentice. Murphy, Lutsky, and Heckman. Prentice basketball underneath their own hoop. Inbounds pass to Lord on a back screen. Shot 3-pointer from the no good. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound against Prentice. Heston Heckman with his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Bruzewitz brings it across the timeline for Stratford, gives it to Peyton Glenn. Going hard. Pass back to Schmidt. 3-pointer from the corner. Brady Schmidt is good. His second 3-pointer makes it 11-8. Pass in the corner to Heckman. Excuse me, that was Isaacson. Knocked out of bounds by Stratford. Prentice basketball. Stratford leading 11-3. 11:40 remaining here in the first half. Lord with the basketball working against Zaleski. Kicks it out of back to side shot by Lutsky. Air ball. Stratford into the front court in a hurry. Here's Reed Miller to the hoop. Shots up. No good. Rebound control by Lutsky. Prentice slowing it down, setting it up. Here's Lord. Kicking back to Heckman. Working inside, nothing there. Back to Heckman. Looking inside. Murphy. It's back outside. 2-point shot, good by Isaacson. His third point of the night, it's 11-5 Stratford. 10:50 remaining here in the opening half. Peyton Glenn back to Brady Schmidt. 3-point shot again. Air ball this time. Rebound kept in bounds by Miller, but into the hands of Heckman. Quickly across the front court. Gives it back to Murphy. Here's Lord, long three-pointer, good. That was deep, that was long. First three-pointer of the night. First 3 points for him. It's 11-8. Here's Bruzewicz working hard, taking it to the hole. Kicks it back outside to Zaleski. His three-pointer up. Good. Henry Zaleski with the three-pointer. He's got 5 points in the night. It's 14-8 Stratford. Here's Lord working against Zaleski. Loses control of an out-of-bounds turnover against Prentice. Stratford basketball, exactly 10 minutes remaining here in the opening half. Stratford holding on to a 14-8 lead. Bruzewicz brings it across the timeline. Back to Schmidt. Long three-pointer by Brady off the back iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Jones. Hands it off to Isaacson. Both teams playing a lot of players early in the game. Here's the loose ball. Now we're going to have a foul on Brady Schmidt. Reaching down to get the loose ball. Brady Schmidt gets his first foul of the night. It's Stratford's 16th foul. Be Prentice ball on the side. Prentice coach is going to take a timeout. We're going to keep it here. Toyland is now open at Fleet Farm with their price match plus guarantee. If you find a toy at a lower price, they'll beat it by 5%. You get the best price on a huge selection of toys at fleetfarm.com. Structures Unlimited LLC is Wisconsin's premier provider of the world's leading steel frame fabric covered buildings. As your local building expert, Structures Unlimited is committed to offer the best possible solutions and service to our new and loyal customers, delivering building solutions to help your business grow. Find a wide range of tension fabric buildings from big to absolutely massive at Structures Unlimited and structuresunlimited.com. All right, we're back here live action. Dan Leonard along with Caleb Jacoby. Stratford 14, Prentice 8 with 9:35 remaining here in the first half. Here's the inbounds pass to Isaacson. Gives it back to Haas. Pass cross court, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover against the Buccaneers. Stratford ball. Caleb Wrench back in the lineup for the Tigers. Bruzewicz gives it to Wrench. Here's the skip pass to Bruzewicz. Three-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. Zaleski with the rebound, shots up, no good. Rebound by Murphy for Prentice. Isaacson brings it across, gives it back to Lutsky, drives to the hole, hands back to Isaacson, back to Lutsky. Excuse me, that's Murphy. Now here's Heckman. Jones being guarded closely by Chapel. Pass to Isaacson being guarded by Wrench. Tigers in a good man-to-man right now. Here's a pass inside, knocked away. Kick back to Zutke on a loose ball. Pass shots no good. Rebound to Jet Shaner. Quickly up the court to Zaleski. Bruzewicz sets up the offense. Here's Zaleski. Takes it to the hole. Kicks it back to Bruzewicz. Shot from the corner. Good. Drew Bruzewicz three-pointer. Gives him 6 points on the night. Stratford takes the lead out to 9 at 17-8 with 8:05 remaining here in the first half. Isaacson down to Haas, trying to work against Zaleski. Kicks it back outside to Isaacson. Long three-pointer, good. Hagen Isaacson, three-pointer, gives him 6 points on the night, and it's 17-11. Here's Wrench, back to Zaleski, back to Chapel. Chapel looks to drive, nothing there, gives it back to Zaleski. Back to Bruzewicz. Tigers working it around the top. Here's Zaleski. Takes it on the drive. Inside pass to Chapel, nothing there. Brings it back outside to Zaleski. Zaleski working against Lutsky. Gives it back to Bruzewicz. Tigers taking their time, resetting the offense. Here's Zaleski into the lane. Kicks it back to Wrench. Wrench takes it to the hole. Shots up. No good. Rolls off the rim, but we have a foul on it. Nice drive by Caleb Wrench. Fouls on Haas. His first personal 15 foul. Going to the line will be Caleb Wrench. First free throw is up and good. Bunch of substitutions in for both teams, including Lord back into the lineup for Prentice. Caleb Wrench for his second free throw. Nice looking free throws up and good. Stratford 19, Prentice 11, 7:04 remaining here in the opening half. Merritt Conference Boys crossover game, Stratford and Prentice. Girls won the first game 53-32, Stratford did. Here's Lord, losing control of it, picks it back up, shots up, and he's fouled. Called double dribble. Double dribble called against Lord. Be Stratford basketball. Tigers running their offense. Here's the pass back to Reed Miller. A long three-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Tipped out of bounds by Schmidt. Out of bounds, Prentice basketball. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Here's Lord in the corner to Murphy. Cross court to Staroba. Back to Lord. Looking to penetrate. Nothing there. Tigers playing good man-to-man defense. Here's the skip pass. Now it's down to Haas. Cut. Back outside to Jones. Air ball, no good. Rebounded, put up and in by Murphy. Andrew Murphy with the rebound. Goal. Makes it 19-13 Stratford. Peyton Glenn. Looking for the cutter. Schmidt not there. Gives it back to Bruzewicz. Back to Reed Miller. This time Reed looking. Bruzewicz nothing there. Drew looks to dribble, penetrate, kicks it back to Miller. Miller, hard drive, knocked away, controlled by Schmidt. Gives it back to Peyton Glenn. Tigers reset their offense. Here's a step back three by Brady Schmidt. Off the front of the rim, no good. 3 Tigers underneath and scored. Caden Foster with a rebound goal for 2. Puts the Tigers back on top by 8. There's a foul on Peyton Glenn. That's his second personal. Going to the free throw line, Evan Lord, as they're now in the bonus. So far this season, Evan is 8 for 15 at the free throw line. Here's his first free throw up, rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Chapel. Bruzewicz brings it up to the front court. Looking to penetrate, spin drive, takes it up, strong lane, scores. Drew Bruzewicz now with 8 points in the first half. Tigers lead up to 10 at 23-13, 4:50 remaining here in the first half. Here's Staroba, gives it outside to Murphy. Looks inside to Haas. Kicks it back to Staroba. Lord. Buccaneers working it around. Jones. Here's a pass inside, deflected by Zaleski. Nobody gets control of it. Now we have a still fumbling all over the place. Zaleski controls it for Stratford. Hot potato there. Pass to Brady Schmidt. Three-pointer off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Haas. Gives it to Lord. 4:10 remaining here in the first half. In the corner to Murphy. Gives it to Lord. Lord, a long three-pointer. Shot's no good, but he's fouled on the shot. Fouls on Peyton Glenn. His third personal foul. Going to the free throw line for 3 shots will be Evan Lord. First one's up, off the back iron, no good. 2 more throws coming. Second one in and out. So far tonight, he's 0 for 3 at the line. Tigers make a bunch of substitution along with Prentice. Here's Lord, next shot. Step back, no good. 0 for 3. Tigers quickly up into the front court. Here's Chapel. Takes it hard to the basket. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on Alec Chapel. Football ended 2 weeks ago, but Alec's still not ready to be done. First person on Alec, offensive possession, goes back to Prentice. Here's Isaacson. Back to Lord, working against Wrench. Spin move, nothing there. Gives it back to Isaacson. Now we're going to have a foul on Bruzewicz. Stratford with a lot of reaching. First foul on Drew Bruzewicz. That's the 10th personal foul. It'll be 2 shots, free throws for Hagen Isaacson. First one's up and good. Hagen now with 7 points on the night, leading scorer for Prentice thus far. Second free throw's up, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by the Tigers. Brady Schmidt picks it up, gives it to Bruzewicz. Gives it back to Alec Chapel. Long three-pointer by Alec, off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Lord. Tigers had a trap in the backcourt, and the head coach Kagenbrink calls a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout and a word from our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
All right, Dan Leonard, Cale Jacoby back here at Stratford High School. 3:15 remaining in the opening half. Stratford 23, Prentice 14. Hard-fought game. Stratford playing good defense. Prentice unable to capitalize at the free throw line. Prentice basketball, here's Isaacson. Gives it back to Lord. Now we're going to have a traveling violation against Heckman. Turnover gives the ball back to Stratford. Reed Miller into Bruzewicz. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Here's Chapel. Now we're going to have an illegal screen call on Reed Miller. The offensive foul gives the ball back to Prentice on the turnover. Heckman brings it up. Gives it back to Isaacson. Trapping in the corner, nothing there. Getting it back to Heckman. Over to Lord. Underneath pass, knocked away by Reed Miller and out of bounds. Prentice ball. Caden Foster back into the lineup, replacing Reed Miller. Reed with 2 personal fouls. Here's the inbounds pass to Lord. Back to Isaacson. On the drive. Kicks it back outside to Heckman. Drives the baseline, nothing there. Loose ball. Picked up by Lord. Gives it back to Isaacson. 2:20. Working against the Tigers, tough man-to-man. Here's Lord, takes it strong to the hole, shots up and good. Evan Lord up to 5 points on the night. Tigers quickly up into the front court. Zaleski back to Bruzewicz. Chapel works it back, top of the key. Long three-pointer, good. Caden Foster. 5 points the first half for Caden. Tigers lead back to 10. Here's Isaacson to Lord. Lord working against Tigers, stolen away by Foster. Caden taking it hard to the basket, shots up, no good. Buried himself too far underneath the basket. Here comes Lord back up. Gives it back to Isaacson. His step back three-pointer, air ball. Saved inbounds to Chapel. Tigers ball. Chapel loses it to Haas. His shot's up and good. Aiden Haas. Lead down to 8. 1:10 remaining here in the opening half. Here's Bruzewicz working against Harding. Takes it strong to the hole. Shots up and good. Drew Bruzewicz. Fouls on Harding. His first personal, team's 6th foul. Drew Bruzewicz goes back to the line. 3 for 4 there so far tonight. Free throw up. Good. Drew Bruzewicz with 12 points in the first half for the Stratford. Tigers lead now back to 11. Tigers now in their half-court 1-3-1 trap. Here's the pass back to Lord. Shot from the top of the key. Good. Evan Lord with a three-pointer. Just like that, he's up to 8 points and the lead's down to 8. Bruzewicz walking it up. 35 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Bruzewicz takes it strong to the hole. Almost made it. Fouled on the shot and he almost converted. Bruzewicz back to the line for 2 shots. Foul was on Murphy, is his first. Drew Bruzewicz first throws up and good. Back to a 9-point lead, Drew with 13 points. Drew Bruzewicz for his second shot. Sets, shots up, great, right through. Straight through. Stratford 31-21 with 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's the pass to Heckman. Gives it back to Murphy. Hands off to Lord. Lord working against Shaner. Tigers switching on top. Double team. Now gives it back to Isaacson. Isaacson back to Lord. We're down to 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Tigers jumping on everything up. He's trying to get between 2 or 3 guys, and we got a foul called. Foul's going to be called on Alec Chapel. Going back to the line, Evan Lord for 2 throws. 0 for 4 so far tonight from the line for Evan. Here's the first throw, up and good. case you're just joining us, Evan Lord's 6'2" sophomore for Prentice coming to the game tonight, averaging 36.3 per game in the first 3 games of the season for Prentice. Here's the second throw. It's up and good. He's now at 10 points. Stratford ball with 4.5 seconds to go. Here's the pass into Brusewitz. Quickly up, steps back 3, and it's off to the side, no good. And that's the halftime score. Stratford 31, Prentice 23. We'll quick timeout and come back to stats in the second half. Stratford leads 31-23 at halftime.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
All right, Dan Leonard and Caleb Jacoby back here at Stratford High School, with Stratford holding a 31-23 halftime lead over Prentice. Some quick first half statistics for us. First of all, for Prentice, their leading scorer in the first half, as has been the leading scorer throughout the season, came into the game averaging 36.3. Tonight in the first half, Evan Lord with 10 points, 2 3-pointers, a 2-pointer, and he was 2 for 6 from the free throw line in the first half for 10. Second leading scorer, Hagen Isaacson, a 6'1" freshman with 7 points on 1 3-pointer and 2 for 4 at the free throw line. Aiden Haas, 2 2-point baskets for 4, and Andrew Murphy, 1 2-point basket for 2, for a total of 23. Stratford doing an outstanding job on defense. The only thing that's kind of held Stratford back a little bit is all the number of fouls they had in the first half, as the Tigers committed 14 fouls in the first half, sending the Buccaneers to the line and enabling them to keep the game close here at 31-23 here at halftime. For Stratford, they're letting score in the first half by Drew Brusewitz, 1 3-pointer, 6 for 7 at the free throw line for 14 points. Brady Schmidt, 2 3-pointers for 6 points. Henry Zaleski and Caden Foster both with a 3-pointer for 5. And Caleb Wrench with 1 free throw for 1 for Stratford's 31 points. Stratford Sign. Choose Stratford Sign for your design, manufacture, installation, and service of all your signage needs. Get world-class vehicle graphics and total sign solutions at Stratford Sign. Zaleski Sports gets all its signage at Stratford Sign, and you should too. Stratford Sign Company, made in the USA, since 1995. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Stratford's upcoming schedule has them at Athens next Tuesday night for another Marewood South versus Marewood North conference game against the Blue Jays. On Thursday night, we'll be back here at Stratford High School for a non-conference game against Northwestern Wisconsin Christian Homeschooler. Game time for that ball game will be at 7:15 next Thursday night. I'll also be back here on Tuesday night for a girls' game, Marewood Conference South Division game between Edgar and Stratford on Tuesday evening. We'll take a quick message for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to Marewood Conference Boys Basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
All right, we're back here at Stratford High School getting set for the second half of tonight's Marewood Conference boys game between the Prentice Buccaneers and the Stratford Tigers. Stratford holding a 31-23 halftime lead. Scoring correction in the first half. Drew Bruzewitz with 13 points, not 14. Making the score, Stratford 31. Prentice 23. Stratford doing a good job, as I mentioned earlier, in their man-to-man jumping defense against Prentice's pick and rolls to get Lord open for as many shots as possible. The only problem is Stratford did have several fouls reaching in, committing 14 first-half fouls, sending Prentice to the free throw line for 10 free throws in the first half, where they converted on just 4 of 10 at the free throw line. Lord was 2 for 6 in the first half at the free throw line. Staub Construction is the premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Staub Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Choose Stratford Sign for design, manufacture, installation, and service of all your signage needs. Get world-class vehicle graphics and total sign coverage solutions at Stratford Sign. Zaleski Sports gets all its signage at Stratford Sign, and you should too. Stratford Sign Company, made in the USA since 1985. All right, just about set here for the second half. It'll be Stratford basketball with a 31-23 halftime lead. Taking the ball out of bounds for the Tigers will be Reed Miller. Starting the second half for Stratford, Alec Chapel into the starting lineup. Replacing Peyton Glenn, who has 3 fouls for the Tigers at halftime. Prentice back to their original starting lineup. Here's Bruzewitz bringing it in, gives it to Chapel. Back to Reed Miller. Long three-pointer by Reed Miller. Off the back of the rim, no good. Zaleski with the rebound, gives it back to Bruzewitz, inside to Zaleski. Kicks it back to Miller, inside to Zaleski. Loses control when he picks it up. And we have a hold called on the ball on the floor against Hayden Haas. His second personal foul, first team foul in the second half. Tigers basketball. Here's Bruzewitz working against Staroba. Shots up and good. Drew Bruzewitz with his 15th point on the night. First 2 of the second half puts the Tigers on top by 10. Here's Murphy. Gives it back to Staroba. Over to Murphy. Nothing there. Gives it back to Lutsky. Lutsky driving underneath. Knocked away by Schmidt, but recontrolled by Lord. Goes up for a layup and he misses it. Rebound comes down to Chapel and Stratford basketball. 16:55 remaining here in the ball game. Stratford leading by 10. Here's Reed Miller. Pass to Chapel. Back to Zaleski. Zaleski looking to drive, goes hard to the rim, and he scores. Henry Zaleski with strong drive to the basket. Basket goes, and a foul on Haas. His third personal foul. Second here to start the second half. Back into the lineup for Prentice is Hagen Isaacson. Zaleski going to the line for one shot. So far on the season, 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Now he's 1 for 2. 3-point play the old-fashioned way puts the Tigers on top by 13. Prentice basketball. Here's Isaacson. Gives it back to Lord. Working across the top of the key. Kicks it in the corner to Lutsky. Nothing there. Back to Murphy. Murphy gives it to Isaacson. To Lord. Being guarded by the Tigers. Jump defense. Staroba drives. Kicks in the corner to wide open Lutsky air ball. Rebound controlled by Chapel. Stratford in a hurry bringing up its Bruzewitz. Gives it back to Reed Miller. Back to Chapel. We have a reach-in foul against the Buccaneers. Foul on that one was on Kyle Lutsky. His first personal, third team foul. Buccaneers with 3 early team fouls to start the second half. Pass comes into Bruzewitz. Tigers setting up their offense. Here's a screen at the top. Bruzewitz goes around it, drives to the basket, shot up, no good. Rebound underneath by Chapel, goes up strong and basket, scores. Alec Chapel, strong rebound and basket. Gonna have a 30-second timeout, full timeout taken by Prentice. Zaleski Sports will take advantage of it. A word from our sponsors. You're listening to Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
All right, we're back here live at Stratford High School. Stratford with 7 quick points to jump out to a 15-point lead to start the second half. Buccaneers with the basketball. Here's Heckman, takes it to the hole, kicks it back outside. Here's a pass to Isaacson. Dribbles to the lane, shots up, rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Zaleski. Tigers quickly up the court to Chapel. Round his man, it goes up for the shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Staroba. Buccaneers basketball across the timeline. Lord working against several Stratford defenders. A long three-pointer shot, no good. Rebound over the back called against Murphy. His second personal foul. That'll be the 4th team foul against the Buccaneers to start the second half. .14 remaining in the second half. Stratford 38, Prentice 23. Here's Bruzewitz bringing it across. Pass inside to Zaleski. Off balance, shot off the board and good. Henry Zaleski now up to 10 points on the night. Stratford lead out to 17. Here's Staroba. Looking inside, nothing there. Drives, kicks it back outside to Heckman. Across to Isaacson. In the corner to Lord. Excuse me, that's Lutsky. Turnover, Prentice. Stolen away by Bruzewitz. Quickly up the front court, gives it to Zaleski. Zaleski fakes a shot, takes it hard to the hole, goes up and scores. Henry Zaleski. Shot and a basket and a foul. Foul's going to be called against Staroba. His 3rd personal, 15 foul against Prentice to start the second half. Tigers make several substitutions. Wrench, Peyton Glenn, Shaner, Foster all into the game with Zaleski. Henry back to the line. Second attempt to convert on an old-fashioned three-point play. Shots up, and it's good. Now into the lineup for Stratford is Brandon Gabeline for Zaleski. Stratford up by 18. 20. Here's Lord working against Jet Shaner. Takes it to the baseline, nothing there, kicks it back outside. Here's Heckman. Gives it back to Lord. Lord dribbling between 3 guys, and we got a foul. No shot. Foul on the Tigers. Jet Shaner, his 2nd personal. First foul on the Tigers here in the second half. Prentice basketball underneath their own hoop. Gives it inside to Lord. Spin, shots up. Rolls around the rim, no good. Shots up, rebound, no good. Controlled by Wrench. Tigers quickly into the front court. Caleb takes it all the way to hole. Nothing there. Kicks it outside to Shaner. Shaner drives to the hoop. Short shot on the shot. Gets his own rebound. Wrench back to Gabeline. Kicks it back outside. 3-point shot. Off the rim, no good by Foster. And Prentice on a breakout. Here's the shot ahead to Murphy, and he's fouled on the shot. And the foul is going to be called against Foster, his 1st personal foul. Tigers' 2nd here in the second half. To the line, shooting 2, Andrew Murphy. First shot's up, rolls around the rim and good. 4 minutes and 16 seconds since Prentice scored last here in the second half. Second shot up. That one rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Peyton Glenn. Peyton quickly into the front court. Being guarded by Lord. Gives it back to Shaner. In the corner to Foster. Foster working Inside, kicks it back outside to Foster. Shot from the corner, no good. Gabeline with the rebound. Gives it back to the Tigers, and Coach Schmidt's going to call a 30-second timeout. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is a group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with business of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal, industrial water, and wastewater treatment plants in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Staub Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. All right, we're back here live. 13-24. Stratford holding on to a 19-point lead at 43-24. Here's the inbounds pass coming into Peyton Glenn. Back to Shaner. Shaner working against Lord, gives it back to Foster. Foster travels, and it'll be a turnover against the Tigers. Coach Schmidt got a lot out of his second team. He's bringing his 5 starters back into the lineup. Prentice basketball, 13-15 remaining. Prentice has scored 1 point so far in the second half. Tigers in their man-to-man defense. Lord hands it off to Isaacson. Back to Isaacson, a 3-point shot. High arcing shot is good. Isaacson, 3-point shot, his second one of the night. Foul called on Chapel. His third personal foul. Going to the line for the 4-point play, Hagen Isaacson. That shot's up and good. Lead now down to 15. Brusewitz brings it across the timeline for Stratford. Hand off to Zaleski. Here's Zaleski's 3-pointer from the wing. Off the front of the iron, no good. Jump ball. Be Prentice basketball. It was a wide open shot by Zaleski, just a little flat. I'm not sure Coach Schmidt wanted that right away here. It's first pass on the possession. Prentice basketball. Here's Lord. In the corner to Murphy. Back to Lord. Gives it back to Isaacson. Pass underneath to Harding. And we have a foul called on the play as Haas goes hard to the basket. Alex Chapel with his 4th personal foul. Going to the free throw line, Aiden Haas. First free throw's up, no good, off the back of the iron. So far in the season, Aiden is 7 for 12 from the line. Here's his second throw. Off the front of the iron, no good. On the floor, rebound controlled by Isaac. Now we're going to have a jump ball and be Stratford possession. Good battle for the loose ball that time. Stratford ball, 12-29. Stratford holding on to a 15-point lead. Here's Brusewitz bringing it across the line. Takes it to the hole, kicks it back outside. Long 3-pointer by Schmidt, good. Brady Schmidt with his 3rd 3-pointer of the night. Puts the score back up to 18 points. Brady with 9 points on the night. Here's Lord. Back to Harding. In the corner to Jones, back to Lord. Gives it back to Isaacson. Back to Jones. Jones to Lord. Back to Harding. Isaacson looking inside to Haas. Back to Isaacson. Looks to drive, takes it to the lane, shots up, no good. With the rebound, offensive rebound goal is Haas. He's now up to 6 points on the night, and the lead's down to 16. Here's Peyton Glenn looking to Schmidt. In the corner to Peyton Glenn. Peyton Glenn's three-pointer, good from the corner. Peyton Glenn with his first three-pointer of the night and his first 3 points puts the Stratford League back to 19, 49-30. Here's Harding to Isaacson. Isaacson's shot, no good. Haas with another offensive rebound goal. Back-to-back offensive rebound goals by Haas. Down to 17. Here's Bruzewitz. Gives it to Wrench. Back to Peyton Glenn. Gives it to Brady Schmidt. Brady looking to control the ball. Gives it back to Wrench. Here's the pass inside to Zaleski. Just travels. Traveling call against Stratford. Turnover gives the ball back to Prentice. 10:36 remaining in the game. Stratford 49, Prentice 32. Here's Evan Lord bringing it across the timeline, taking it all the way to the hole. Goes up with the shot and good. Evan Lord now up to 12 points on the night. Lead down to 15. 10-15 remaining in tonight's game. Bruzewitz brings it up. Gives it to Wrench. Back to Zaleski. Tigers back into their motion offense. Here's Bruzewitz. The old swing offense. Peyton Glenn, Zaleski, Bruzewitz. Wrench. Tigers working it around the perimeter. Here's Wrench on the drive to the basket. Shots up and good. Caleb Wrench. Stratford running the Wisconsin swing offense to perfection that time. 17-point lead. Here's Lord working one-on-one against Glenn. Gives it back to Murphy. Now we have a drive and a foul on the Tigers. I think Bruzewitz. Excuse me, it's not on Bruzewitz, it's on Zaleski. Henry's first personal foul. Stratford's 5th team foul of the second half. Foster, Shanner back in for Schmidt and Zaleski. Here's the inbounds pass going deep to Heckman. Heckman loses the ball, taken away by Peyton Glenn. Going hard to the basket, shovel step up and good. Peyton Glenn, 5 points in the second half. Lead back to 19. Here's Lord. Pass inside to Murphy. Back to Lord. Evan working against Peyton Glenn. Step back three. Misses the air ball. Out of bounds, Stratford ball. .9:04 remaining in tonight's game. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Drew Bruzewitz bringing it up across the timeline, taking his time. Caleb Wrench. Tigers back into their Wisconsin offense. What they're doing is looking to get an open wing guy. Here's the long three-pointer off the rim, no good by Glenn. Rebound controlled by Shaner. Tigers trying to reset it, losing control of the ball. Bruzewitz picks it up. Timeout called by Stratford. Bruzewitz is caught in the middle. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Marywood Conference Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
All right, we're back here at Stratford High School. 8:29 remaining in tonight's game. Dan Leonard along with Cale Jacoby. Stratford 53, Prentice 34. Tigers ball underneath their own basket. Here's the inbounds pass to Shaner. Shot's up and good. Nice inbounds play run by the Tigers. Jet Shaner with his first 2 on the night. Here's Lord. Gives it back to Murphy. In the corner to Isaacson. Gives it to Murphy. Working against Foster. Gives it back to Lord. Shaner on Lord. Gives it back to Isaacson. In the corner to Isaacson. Now it's Murphy. Working hard. Shots up. No good. Rebound controlled by Foster. Good defense by the Tigers on that possession. Prentice has got to start getting some stops. Now they're in a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Brusewitz with the ball on top. Gives it to Peyton Glenn. Skip pass to Brusewitz. In the corner to Wrench. Wrench inside to Shaner, and it's knocked away. Given to Lord, and he loses it, and it's picked up by the Tigers' Peyton Glenn. On the breakout, Tigers are going to set it up. Take their time. Back to Brusewitz. Double team at the top. Here's Shaner. He's knocked away from him and stolen. Now we have a foul on Jet Shaner. Third personal foul on Shaner. Be the Tigers' 6th team foul here in the second half. Reed Miller back into the game for Brusewitz. Henry Zaleski in for Foster. Caden Foster's done a nice job for the Tigers on the boards and defense. Prentice basketball trailing by 21 with 7:05 remaining in the game. Evan Lord with the ball. Working against Peyton Glenn. Step back, nothing there. Kicks it back to Staroba. Drives to the basket, loses control, and it's out of bounds. Turnover against Stratford, against Prentice, gives Stratford the ball back. Prentice goes back to their 1-3-1 half-court trap defense. Wrench to Glenn. Back to Reed Miller. Gives it to Wrench in the corner. Back outside to Reed Miller. In the corner to Wrench, nothing there. Skip pass to Glenn. Back to Reed Miller. In the corner to Wrench. Skip pass to Reed Miller. In the corner to Shaner. Back to Glenn. Inside pass to Zaleski. Back to Wrench. Inside pass to Zaleski. Nothing there. Kicks it back outside to Reed Miller. Tigers moving it around, wasting some time off the clock. Pass inside to Shaner. Kicks it back outside to Reed Miller. Three-pointer, air ball. Not a good shot at that time. Here's Lord on the breakout. Goes to the hoop. Shot rolls around the rim, and he's no good, but he's fouled on the play by Miller. Reed Miller's 3rd personal foul. 7th team foul against the Tigers, but in this case it doesn't matter. Evan Lord go to the line shooting 2. So far tonight he's 2 for 6 at the free throw line. First shot up, good. Evan now has 13 points on the night. Into the lineup for the Tigers, Chapel, Brusewitz, Schmidt, all back into the lineup, along with Peyton Glenn and Zaleski. Here's the second free throw up, off the back iron, no good. Rebound controlled and lost out of bounds by Tigers. It'll be Prentice basketball. Off the hands, foot and hands of Peyton Glenn. 5:58, Stratford by 20. Here's the inbounds pass to Lord. Gives it to Isaacson. Isaacson working, gives it to Staroba. Back to Isaacson. Looking inside, nothing there. Working against Brusewitz. Gives it back to Staroba. Staroba gives it up to Harding. Harding back to Isaacson. In the corner, Staroba. Nothing there, he dribbles the baseline. Pass outside to Lord. Tigers working and they're doing a nice job under man-to-man defense. Here's a drive to the basket. We're having an offensive foul called on Lord. Evan Lord with his first personal of the night. 6th team foul. Start to sense a little frustration on Evans' face, averaging 36 points per game tonight, coming into tonight's game. Thus far, he's only been able to come up with 13, but the night's still young. A lot of ball game left. Brusewitz brings it up. Prentice in there, half-court trap. Here's Schmidt. Brusewitz kicks it back outside to Brady Schmidt. A wide-open three-pointer, good. Brady Schmidt with his 4th three-pointer. Up to 12 points, and the lead now up to 23. Lord Isaacson dribbles into the middle lane, kicks it back outside. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Brusewitz. Foul on the play by Staroba. That's the 4th personal foul on Staroba. Going to the free throw line for the Tigers, Drew Brusewitz. Brandon Gabeline back in the lineup for the Tigers, replacing Zaleski. Foster into the game for Schmidt. So far tonight, Brusewitz 5 for 6 at the line. Free throws up and good. He'll get a second one. Drew with 16 points on the night. Here's the second one up. That one's good also. Lead now up to 25. 4:50 remaining in tonight's game. Here's Evan Lord, deep three-pointer, good. When he comes across half court, you got to be on him right away. You can't wait to pick him up at the top of the key because it's too late. He's shooting by then. 16 points for now for Evan. Lead down to 22. Tigers working against the Prentice half-court trap. Here's the pass inside to the game line, loses control, and it was thrown off out of bounds off of game line. It'll be turnover, Stratford. Prentice ball. .22 lead with 4:20 remaining. Lord bringing it up, working against Peyton Glenn. Gives it back to Klutsky. In the corner to Lord. Off the dribble, shot up from the corner was an air ball. Off of Prentice, out of bounds, Stratford ball. Substitution coming to the game. Andrew Murphy coming in for Haas. Brusewitz bringing it up, working against Lord. Foster, Glenn, in the corner to Gabeline. Gabeline skip past to Foster. Back to Brusewitz. Gives it to Foster, now to Glenn. Tigers working some clock. Chapel. Pass inside to Brusewitz. Looking inside pass to Foster. He goes up for the layup. No good. Gabeline with the rebound. Shot blocked. Stolen back by Chapel. Gives it back to Glenn. Tigers are resetting their offense. Down to 3:30. Here's Brusewitz. Glenn. Foster. Brusewitz. Chapel in the corner. Dribbles the baseline and he's fouled. On the play by Lutsky. Chapel will go to the free throw line. This will be Alec's first free throw attempt on the season. So far tonight with 2 points. Reed Miller back into the game for Peyton Glenn. 3:17, Stratford leading by 22. Alec Chapel at the line. First shot up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Lord. Brings it up, stops at the top of the key and shoots. Shot's no good. Fouled on the shot. That's Alex's 5th personal foul. Going to the line for 3 shots will be Evan Lord. So far on the night, he's 3 for 10. Converts in the first one, 2 more coming. Second free throw's up. Rolls around the rim, falls in. It's now up to 18 points. Third one's up, rolls around the rim, and that one's good. Now 19 points. Bruzewitz brings it across to Reed Miller. To Bruzewitz. Back to Foster. Tigers couple substitutions in for the Stratford. Deflected pass landed in the referee's hands. He had nowhere to go. Been in that position before. Tigers inbound. Pass into Bruzewitz. Here's Brady Schmidt. Back to Reed Miller. Pass inside to Schmidt. Nice pass to Shaner. He goes up strong with the shot. Nice pass by Brady Schmidt. Shaner fouled on the shot. Going to the line for 2. Evan Lord with his 2nd personal foul. Jet Shaner back at the line for 2. First one in and out. No good. Stratford with a 19-point lead at 2:40 remaining in tonight's game. Remember to stay tuned for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily in Marshfield, Curtis, or at NasonvilleDairy.com. Here's Lord, strong to the hole, short arms it, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled on the rebound. Jet Shaner with the foul, his 4th. Going back to the line, Evan Lord. First shot's up, rolls around the rim and good. You know, he's got 20 points tonight, but he's had to work really hard for those 20 points and a lot of shots. Nice looking ball player. But he's worked really, really hard for 20 points. (60-42). Tigers lead. Here's the pass to Miller. Tigers playing catch on the front court. Schmidt. Caleb Wrench inside to Zaleski. Nothing there. Back around the top. Here's Shaner. Reed Miller. Knocked away and stolen by Lord. Straight to the hole and 2. 22 now for Evan. Those are the easiest 2 he got tonight. Here's the pass down to Zaleski. Kicks it back outside to Reed Miller. To Brady Schmidt. In the corner to Wrench. Wrench gives it inside to Zaleski. Zaleski moving. Nothing there. Turns around, shoots it anyway. Air ball. Off of Caleb Wrench and out of bounds. Be Prentice ball. 1:26 remaining in tonight's game. Stratford leading 60-44. Prentice basketball. Here's the pass inside to Haas. Kicks it back outside the corner to Jones. From the corner, no good. Rebound controlled by Wrench. Stratford basketball. Bruzewitz walking it up. Gives it to Wrench. Back to Bruzewitz. Tigers playing catch across the front. Here's Brady Schmidt. Pass in the corner to Wrench. Back to Brady. Skip pass to Bruzewitz. Tigers looking to run some clock. Here's Wrench. In the corner to Zaleski. Bruzewitz. Back to Shaner. Bruzewitz. Schmidt. Pass underneath. Wide open to Zaleski for 2. Henry Zaleski with 10 second half points, up to 15 points on the night. Here's the pass into Haas, working against Wrench. Turns and shoots, and we're going to have a foul on Zaleski, maybe? Yep, Henry Zaleski with the personal foul. Going to the free throw line, Aiden Haas. Free throw off the back iron, no good. Foster, Miller, and Gabeline back in for the Tigers, replacing Bruzewitz, Zaleski, and Schmidt. 12.6 remaining in tonight's game. Free throw rolls around the rim and good. Haas now up to 9 points on the night. Wrench gets in the front court to Miller. Tigers are just going to hold it, and that's going to be the final score. Stratford 62, Prentice 45. Tigers move to 2-0 on the season. Prentice falls to 3-1 on the young season. Well played ball game. Be sure to stay tuned for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll have a chance to chat with head coach Kurt Schmidt and a player to be named, player of the game, we'll have along with us tonight. In the meantime, we'll take you to a couple commercials. You're listening to American Conference Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, we're back here at Stratford High School. Final score, Stratford 62, Prentice 45. Our player of the game tonight for Nasonville Dairy, Henry Zaleski with 15 points. It was quite a battle underneath tonight.
Yeah, it was. Just get the ball down low and kick it out, see what happens. Like, make your shots, I guess. That's what we had to do.
You guys have had to battle all year with what I call lack of height, with a lot of athletic men, but you got to really scramble to get rebounds against a tall team like that.
Yeah, we just got to box out and be quick to the ball. I mean, if we rebound, I think we can win a lot of games this year.
So Prentice came into the game at 3-0. Of course, you guys got kind of a late start this year due to the long football season once again. What's it like to try to get in game shape so fast against a good team like Prentice?
Yeah, we just got to do a lot of conditioning and practice and working hard just to get our endurance up so we can play the whole game.
One thing that I really noticed is Coach Schmidt is doing a pretty good job of rotating a lot of different guys into the game, playing 8-9 guys pretty steadily so far early in the season.
Yeah, we got a lot of depth this year. I think if we can use that, we can be pretty good.
So next week we have a couple more games at Athens and then a home game against homeschoolers. What do you got to look forward to as the season goes along?
Just keep grinding, getting better every week. Just keep grinding.
Okay, congratulations on the win tonight, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you. Hey, Emmett, I hope you're feeling better, man. I'm Henry Zaleski, and I'm in the house.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right, we're back with head coach Kurt Schmidt. Coach, at 62-45 victory against Prentice. Good ball game played by your kids tonight.
Oh yeah, and our assistant coaches were talking about how our juniors seemed like they took a step up tonight. We had 3 lapses where we forgot where 3 was. Somebody came out of the game, didn't realize, So he had 9 points where we left them open because somebody. But otherwise, for a guy averaging 35 a game, first 3 games, if it wasn't for those 9 fall asleep at the wheel moments, we'd have held them about 12 points or so. So I was proud of the team effort, and I thought our guys did a good job on 34. He's averaging 16 so far. And then we went man the whole second half. We got a little lead, so then we just got more sound and more. We didn't have to create. Sometimes I go zone just to create offense. Sometimes it gets a little stagnant, and I felt we were breaking them down pretty good in the second half. So we could just stick with our man-to-man, slowly just try to, get the lead to be a little bit more in between. But definitely proud of our seniors too. Those good leadership today, but juniors really kind of made a push forward.
He had to work for his 22 points still.
Oh, he did. You're absolutely right. But like I said, there was 9 of them where we gave them some easy. So I was proud of our overall effort.
One thing we talked about before the first game of the season is right now the number of players that you've had to play because of the short season to get going, but maybe it's going to pay off down the road because some of those guys on the bench have really stepped up. They're men not scoring any points, but they're taking care of the basketball.
Yep. Well, just like Jet, for example, he was able to guard 3 for a period of time because he's a good athlete, and he's still working on finishing around the basket, but he knows where he's supposed to be. And Foster hit a big shot, and But we had a couple moments where we were in the wrong spots. But, the confidence, I was happy that Foster hit that 3, and then he got a nice big rebound, put it back in. And Caleb, I thought, played really, really well. He takes care of the ball. He finishes really, really well. He's really smart. And I don't want to leave out, but Alec Chapel rebounded really hard. I loved his intensity on the boards tonight, and hopefully I'm not forgetting one of those juniors. But it's collectively, I'm proud of all of them. Oh, Reed played really well. He's a starter of ours.
So one of the things that early season maybe don't have their footwork yet, maybe like a lot of reaching in on defense.
Yeah, well, and part of it is we were exploding the ball screens, and then he was trying to split it. And sometimes when a guy splits it, you see the ball right in front of you. You go after it, and sometimes you're hitting arms and hands, and sometimes we get clunky and we lose balance. And that was really where most of our reaches were from. Number 3 trying to split the ball screen on our defense.
So you had a pretty hectic first 2 weeks. How would you assess how things went after 2 games this week?
Well, I was talking to, I think the coach for Prentice before the game, and I just said, I really enjoy the kids. I mean, the kids, their attitudes have been super. I mean, they've worked hard. Their eyes are on you like, I want to learn. And we had a great week of practice where I had to get more things in because we're behind. And I thought we executed our Louisville offense at the end. We missed wide open guys, but I thought we executed well, and we had new guys, new spots. But assessing it, we were still a ways off of where we want to be, but we're headed in the right direction. That's what's important.
Win's a win, and you're 2-0 on the season, and get ready for next week. Congratulations, Coach, and look forward to seeing you again down the road.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, that'll wrap it up here at Stratford High School. Once again, the final score, Stratford 62, Prentice 45. The girls' game earlier tonight, Stratford won 53-32 to complete the doubleheader sweep over Prentice. We'll be back here next Tuesday night for a girls' game, Merriwood Conference South game against Edgar, and on Thursday night I'll be back here for the boys' non-conference game against the homeschoolers. So for Dan Leonard, Cale Jacoby, thank you for joining us here on Zaleski Sports. Good night and have a great weekend.